Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a flag pattern breakout pullback here to get into the upside on crude. There's our entry. I get my stop in place here, 5 contracts. Nice small little stop there, only an 11, 12 tick stop, not very big at all. The first objective that we're looking for around the beginning of when this flag started. So I'm looking for around right about here. We can bump that to 3. And with this, arguably, given the amount of resistance across the way there, if you look at 3278 where it is right now, you can see that area came into play several times. So because of that, instead of going right on 78, I'm going to go to 77 just so that I can front run it a little bit. But then the final objective is just going back up to the channel highs. So the channel highs right now are at 98. So we will put 2 contracts there, and if we form another candle, then it'll go maybe up to 99. We have a little bit of room there. This strong reaction that we're seeing right now from the buyers is kind of what we were looking for. We had a nice flag pattern down. We had a very strong break right here, but you'll notice the follow through wasn't that great. That's why I hesitated. I didn't want to buy down here without a little bit of extra proof, and we got that when they came back down to test those channel lows. They bounced up in a very, very weak bear candle. If that triggers to go back up again, very likely that they go back up again to try to retest that area of resistance from earlier. Now, the reason I'm taking 3 off there instead of all 5 is because we're in a bull trend, right? We have a bull trend working from the lows. We're coming off of the channel lows. The overall objective for all buyers right now is going to be at the channel highs, and that's going to be the final objective. So we do have some resistance here at the high of day at 82.84. We also have some resistance at 88. If you're feeling a little more conservative or you don't want to go for the full move that we're looking for, you can look to take some profit there. But when we come off of one side of the channel, they typically end up wanting to go to the other. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. So the final target at 32.98. Now from our entry point here to that first target, we're looking at a 14 tick first target, not very big by any means, but nice above our risk. At least we're over 1-to-1, which is good on this type of setup here. And then the final target is going to go up at the channel highs, and we're looking at 35 ticks on that final portion. So we're taking 3 off at 14, which by itself is a pretty decent first target given the movement that we've seen today. But then we're also taking 2 more off at 35, so we're looking at a total possibility of 112 ticks on the move higher here. So plenty of opportunity to the upside, and I think everyone is seeing this exact same thing. Maybe some folks got in a little bit early down here, but I think everyone is waiting for extra confirmation. We're getting it right here, and then you're seeing the follow through. We're seeing that big push right back up again. So we have our entry at 63. Given this movement here, I really don't want to see this low broken, so I'm going to lock my stop in a little bit tighter. And now we're just waiting for a continued push up to midline resistance, as well as up to our final target at the channel highs. So everything kind of playing out so far, looking really, really good. Now we just need to see a little bit of extra follow through to give us that kick higher that we're looking for. There we go. That's the kind of kick that we're looking for. 1 tick away from our target here. Again, 78 is the major resistance. I'm going out at 77 to be safe. And then we get our target filled. So, let's go the other way. 2 contracts on the stop. Stop will go to break even. And now we're looking for continued movement up through the high of day to break this resistance across here. Very probable area to see a lot of stops. There's going to be a lot of sellers that are trying to sell these highs given all of this resistance up here. And in the long run, they may definitely succeed. You may see them fire right through the highs, get those stops of the weaker sellers, and then they take it right back down to a new low a day. But you have to ride out a really wide stop to get that to work. Right now, I'm definitely more on the side of the buyers. I want to see them break up. So looking for the final target right now at 98. As more candles form, this will continue further up. But right now it's at 98. So we'll give it a little bit of time here and see if we can get that final target filled. All right, so we're seeing heavy bull follow through here. Very strong move up. They're trying to break out through that area just as anticipated. Definite little stop run here at the highs. Because of that, I really don't want to see the sellers challenge the low of this candle in the least. And now we're 1 tick away from our target, and there we get it filled. So didn't really have to worry about it after all. So beautiful move up. That's exactly what you're looking for when you're talking about a flag breakout. The flag breakout in this situation actually gave us a lot to work with. Not only was it a flag pattern break, for a re-entry, right? You had that follow-up sort of re-entry. If you took the aggressive entry, I can't say I blame you, but I really wanted to see a little more follow-through. After that extra follow-through, we not only got the follow-through off of the flag breakout, but we also had the channel lows coming into play for a beautiful combination setup right back up. And it definitely paid very, very well. We ended up taking 114 ticks out of it with that slight adjustment to the channel high. So beautiful move up, $1,140 on the trade. If you have any questions about it, feel free to shoot an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.